If you wanna build real generative AI projects, Hugging Face is the platform for you. It's the GitHub of AI, where you can find models, datasets, and the tools in one place. In this video, I'll show you how to use Hugging Face step by step and how to build simple demos with it. Let's dive in. Hugging Face is an ecosystem for building end-to-end AI projects. With this ecosystem, you can work with LLMs, fine-tune them, and deploy models quickly and easily. You can also build solutions in NLP, computer vision, and audio. All you need to do is pick a domain, choose an LLM, adapt into your tasks, build an app, and deploy it on Hugging Face Hub. Hugging Face provides everything you need all in one place. And the good news is all the models you use are free. Pretty awesome, right? Now let's take a look at the libraries and tools available in Hugging Face. The Hugging Face ecosystem consists of 5 core libraries. These are transformers, datasets, diffusers, tokenizers, and accelerate. Let me explain these libraries. The most used library in Hugging Face is transformers. You can use it to work with pre-trained AI models. Another key library is datasets. It allows you to easily load and manage datasets from the Hugging Face app. Do you wanna generate images? This is where the diffusers library comes in. It helps you work with diffusion models. Before models can work with text, the text needs to be converted into tokens. This is exactly what the tokenizer library handles. You can use this library to convert raw text into tokens. Training AI models on multiple GPUs can be challenging. That's exactly what Accelerate is designed to simplify. Accelerate is a library that makes it easy to train and run models across multiple GPUs and devices. We've seen the main components of Hugging Face. Now let's dive into Transformers library and see how to work with it. As I mentioned earlier, Transformers is a Python library that allows you to work with large language models. With this library, you can work with text, image, and audio models. It offers easy to use APIs for accessing and running pre-trained models. For example, the Pipeline API provides a simple way to work with LLMs. It makes it easy to perform common NLP tasks such as text classification, name entity recognition, translation, and summarization with just a few lines of code. All you need to do is define your tasks. Let me show this with Colab. Colab is a tool that lets you run code on a free GPU. Let's go to the Colab, create a new notebook, give the notebook a name. For example, intro to Hugging Face. Okay? Next, click on change runtime type. Select the T for GPU. Now we're ready to run our code on a free GPU. You don't need to install transformers. It's already installed here. All you need to do is import it. Let's do that and check the transformers version. Import transformers and then transformers dot underscore underscore version underscore underscore. Let me run this cell. Here you go. Now let's import the Pipeline API and run a simple sentiment analysis. Let's write from transformers import pipeline. Let me create an object from this pipeline. Classifier equals pipeline. Let's give our tasks. Sentiment analysis. Let me run this cell. We didn't specify a model, so the pipeline automatically uses a default one. Okay, our pipeline is ready. Now we just pass a text and it predicts the sentiment. Let's write classifier Let's write I love this new phone. The camera is amazing. Let's run this cell. That's it. You can see the sentiment right now. You can also specify a model when using the pipeline API. Let me show you how. For this, let's go to the models section. The Hugging Face Hub includes more than 2 million models. These models are open source and free to use. You can filter these models using this panel. Then click on the task filter. Next, select our task. In our case, we choose text classification. Here, you can see trending models, the most liked models. To show this, let's select a small model. You can see the model details on the model card. Here, you can find information about the model and how it works. You can also test the model directly using this input field. For example, let's enter I love this film. Let's press over here. There you go. You can see the output right here. To use this model in our code, let's copy its model path like this. Now, let's go back to collab and then copy this code and paste it here. After that, let's set the model and then run this cell. That's it. As you can see, it's easy to work with models using the pipeline API. To do this, copy this code and paste it here. And then let me run this cell. Here you go. As you can see, it's easy to work with models using the pipeline API. The pipeline automatically loads the model and its tokenizer. It does everything for you. Cool, right? Another amazing component is Datasets. Dataset is a Hugging Face library that makes it easy to access and share AI datasets. The Hugging Face Hub includes around 600,000 datasets for NLP, computer vision, and audio. All of these datasets are open source and free to use. To work with them in code, you can use the dataset library. First, let's install the library. Pip install -q u datasets. We are ready to use it. To get information about a dataset, we can use the load dataset builder function. This allows us to inspect a dataset without actually downloading it. Let me show you how this works. From datasets, import, load, dataset, builder. Now, let's go to the dataset section on the Hugging Face Hub. Select a task and take a look at the most downloaded datasets. Let's dive into the emotion dataset. Here, you can see the dataset details. Let's copy the dataset path and go back to collab. Let's write ds builder equals load dataset builder. Let's pass the dataset. Let's explore the dataset description and its features. Let's write ds builder dot info dot features. Here you go. This dataset consists of two columns, text and label. The text column is a string and the label column is a categorical variable. You can also check the available splits using the getDatasetSplitNames function. First, let's import it. From datasets import get datasets split names. Let's use this get dataset split names. Let's pass our data. Let me run this. There you go. This dataset consists of three split: train, validation, and test. To download the dataset, we can use the load dataset function. Let me show this. From datasets, import, load dataset. Let's use this method. Emotions equals load dataset. Let's pass our dataset. Let me run this cell. That's it. Now you can see the dataset. Emotions. There you go. Let's take a look at the first row of the training set. Emotions. Let's set train. Let pass 0. Here you go. You can also access just the text field. Let me copy this and pass it here. We're gonna just add text. Here you go. As you can see, the datasets library is a key tool for working with datasets on Hugging Face Hub. Let's go ahead and take a look at how to build an app. A simple way to create an AI app is to use Gradio. Gradio is a free and open source Python library that allows you to build AI applications easily. With Gradio, you can create an interface and deploy it on Hugging Face spaces. Now, let's build a text classification app with Gradio. First, let's import Gradio and transformers. Import Gradio as gr. And then from transformers import pipeline. Next, let's use pipeline to load a sentiment analysis model. Let's write classifier pipeline sentiment analysis. Let's pass our task. Now let's define a function. This function will return a label and a score. Def analyze text. Let's pass text. Let's get the result. Result equals classifier. Let's pass text and let's select the first component. Let's extract the label and score. Label equals result label. Let's create a score variable. Result. Let's pass score. Let's return in a format Gradio can display nicely. Return curly brackets label score. Next, we create a Gradio interface. Demo equals. Let's call the interface API. First, let's set the fn parameter. We're gonna pass our function to this parameter. Analyze text. Next, let's create a text input box where the user can type a sentence. Inputs equals gr text box. Let's define the height of the text box. Lines equals 4. We wanna show a hint text inside the box. Placeholder equals type a sentence. We're gonna set the name displayed next to the input field. Label equals text. Next, we wanna display the predicted label and confidence score. To do this, we're gonna set the output parameter. Output equals, let's call the label method. Let's set the label. Label equals write prediction. Finally, let's launch the app. To do this, let's call the launch method. Let me run this cell. Here you go. Our app is ready. You can use it right here or open it in your browser using the link. Let's type a sentence. I love this film and submit it. Here you go. As you can see, our app is up and running. Yeah, that's it. In this video, we covered Hugging Face and its main components. As you can see, Hugging Face is an amazing platform that allows you to build end-to-end AI projects. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video and leave a comment. See you in the next video. Bye for now.